Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm filming a video that I hope to be the start of a new series here on my channel. This all depends on if you guys like this video and if you guys want me to do more. So as always, let me know in the comments, thumbs up this video, and yeah, that lets me know if you guys like these types of videos or not. So basically, if you didn't already know, I'm a makeup artist by trade. So when I'm not here filming on YouTube, I am working on clients and working on shoots and all that kind of stuff. So I get asked a lot of questions about what products I recommend, what products I must have in my kit and all that kind of stuff. So I was thinking the other day, and I remember when I was first starting out in makeup artistry, I had absolutely no clue. Like no clue what to start with, what to have in my kit. And I remember researching all of these different types of things and struggling to find what's the best, what's a must-have, and what isn't. I remember emailing so many different makeup artists asking for advice, and I never got a reply, or very rarely ever got replies back. So I want to be different, and I want to be able to share with you guys all my knowledge, everything that I recommend, and everything that I kind of have to have in my kit. So quite a few years ago, I believe it was about 3 years ago, around the time where I started YouTube, I did a video called Makeup Kit Basics or something like that, and I did a whole video on basic items that I need to have in my makeup kit. And over the years, this has changed, so I thought I would do a kind of series of what to have in your makeup kit. This first video will be about foundation, because that was always my biggest thing when it came to buying products for my kit. I didn't start out with very much, and I have tried quite a few, as you can see behind me. That's all of the foundations that I use on my clients. I won't be talking about every single one of them in this video, but if you would like to see that, let me know in the comments down below. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 4 of my favorite foundations that I have in my kit and 4 of my most used. Now these foundations, in my experience, have been pretty good with all skin types, whether it's oily combination, dry, or just normal. I use these foundations on all skin types. I just use them in different ways. So yeah, if you are interested in this video and you would like to see more, please stick around and enjoy. So the first 2 foundations that I'm going to share with you guys are foundations that I literally use every day. I either use one of these on most of my clients. Although I do have many foundations in my kit, I very rarely switch it up, because I've found 2 that I'm obsessed with and ones that really work for me and for my clients as well. So the first foundation I recommend is one that I probably cannot live without. I've been using this for a couple years now, and I use it every single day. I use it on a lot of my clients. It's either this one or another one I'm about to show you guys, or depending on the client's skin tone or skin type, I will switch it up as well. So the one I'm talking about is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I have found this foundation to work for most skin types that I've worked on. This is medium to full coverage, but you can also sheer it out. So if you want to sheer out this foundation, you can use a tiny bit, but sometimes that won't cover the entire face. So I like to sometimes mix it in with a little bit of moisturizer. It gives it a little bit more of like a tinted moisturizer feel. It also makes it a little bit more dewy. I don't do that though for my clients with oily skin, because I feel like too much moisturizer will obviously make the skin more oily. They have a pretty good variety of skin tones as well, which is great, and I honestly don't really have much of a problem with it. I use it on a lot of clients, and I always tell my clients, if you have any problems or if you get oily or too dry and you don't like the foundation, shoot me an email so I know for future. But so far so good, and I haven't had any complaints with this. I love the feel of this. I love that it works for people with super dry skin such as myself. My skin, and I've told you guys so many times, is like the Sahara Desert. It's so freaking dry, and I found this to be one of those foundations that has suited me well, but it also really goes well with my clients with oily skin. I just use it a little bit differently, so I prime their skin so it's really matte. I'm going to make another video on primers, which ones that I love for oily skin and what I do for dry skin as well. So if you do want me to make this a series and want to see more of these videos, please let me know down below and hit the thumbs up button so I know, because of course if I don't hear anything from you guys and you guys don't really communicate with me, then I probably won't make any more of these videos, because I just won't think that you guys like them. But yeah. let me know. So yeah, also if you're starting out your kit, don't think that you need to have a million different colors and a million different foundations. When I first started out, I had one foundation and I had 3 different colors. So I had a light, a medium, and a dark one, and you can just mix them. I also, in my last video, got a lot of questions about undertones. I, at the start, bought all warm undertones, like warm toned foundations, and I never had a problem with it. I very rarely have somebody with a pink undertone. I also somehow made a way to kind of make warm tones work for people with cooler skin tones. I don't know how I did it back in the day, but I, in general, when I apply someone's foundation, I never use just one foundation shade, and that's a little secret that maybe I'll share with you guys in the future, but I never use just one foundation. I always mix every single time. Ask any of my clients, it's never just one straight color. So definitely just start off with 3. Don't think that you have to have this massive giant kit of all different types of foundations and stuff. That will all come over time. If you guys saw what my kit looked like when I first started, and I've been doing this for over 6 years now, so it's been quite a while, and doing this and, you know, saving up money for my clients and my work is what helps me buy all this. So yeah, this is something I stress to everybody all the time. Don't think that you need to have this big, beautiful, grand kit. You know, start with your basics, work hard, you know, whatever money you're making, save it and spend it on new products. You know, when you're making money and you're saving it, you can then have the opportunity to venture out and try new products. The second foundation is one that I haven't been using as long as the Too Faced Born This Way, but ever since I used it, I couldn't put it down. I've just been obsessed with it, and it is the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. When I first used this on myself, I fell in love. It was just perfect. I love quite full coverage foundation, so this for me was a godsend. It was full coverage. My skin didn't completely soak it up. Actually, it kind of soaked it up, but what was left was just this, I can't even explain it. It was like a pigment, but it was also dewy, and you guys know I love this. I use this in a lot of my videos. And I also use it on a lot of my clients. My clients with dry skin love it. My clients with oily combination or normal skin all love it. I have also never had a complaint with this either. As I said with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I do prep skin differently for like oily skin as opposed to dry skin. Personally, I believe that all products are super versatile and you can make them work for pretty much every skin type. Although in saying that, I don't think that you could use an overly water-based foundation like the Chanel Vitalumia on someone with super oily skin, because that'd be a hot mess. But you know, with a foundation like this that isn't water-based, you can make it work for so many different types of people. If someone even wants light coverage, you can make it work. Just scoop a bit out of the stick, mix it in with a bit of moisturizer, or just apply a very small amount and make sure that you're buffing it in all over the face. When you have to, you can make it work. So as I said before, you don't need a million different types of foundations for all different types of skin tones. You can use what you have and make it work. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of time to get to know the products and trying out a bunch of different techniques to actually help with that. And as I said before, I always tell my clients, if you've had a problem with your makeup, shoot me an email, let me know. And I haven't had any complaints. In fact, I get a lot of really good feedback from my clients, and they always email me. They're like, oh my god, my makeup lasted all night. Some even say it lasted the next day. So I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve that I do to make people's makeup last all day, which I do plan on sharing with you guys soon. So the third foundation that I want to share with you guys is not necessarily a must-have in my kit, but it's something that I do find super handy. It's something that I love to use, and it's the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this as well, and I love them, honestly. They're super versatile. You can, although they are quite full coverage, a lot of foundations are super full coverage, you can sheer it out. Just put a couple of drops on a palette. You can mix it with a highlighter if you want a more dewy look, or you can mix it with a moisturizer, as I said before, and apply it all over the skin to give it a little bit more of a lighter coverage. Put more moisturizer to less foundation if you want it to look more like a tinted moisturizer. But if you want to go full on medium to full coverage, just use these straight. They're amazing because you can mix the colors super easy. You can achieve a super full coverage with these. You can achieve a medium, and as I just said, a light as well. Honestly though, I love the versatility of these as well. They have worked on so many different types of skin types and tones as well. They do have quite a great range of colors with these as well. But yeah, I've used these on people with dry skin, people with oily skin, and as well, it's super versatile, as I continuously say, and I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's all in the skin prep. You gotta prep oily skin different to dry skin, so you can make anything work. You can buy a super cheap foundation and use it on everybody. Trust me, you guys, I started at the bottom where I had no money and had to work my freaking butt off to save up for product. And trust me when I tell you, you don't need a lot of colors. This is a misconception that a lot of people have, and I need to continuously repeat this so you guys know. You do not need a lot of colors at all. Get a super light color, a medium color, and a dark one, and you can just mix and you can create any skin tone you desire. So please just trust me on that. I have filmed this part so many times and I can't seem to get it out of my mouth. But this is yet another versatile foundation. That word keeps getting stuck in my tongue. But yes, this is another versatile foundation that I love. And if you're not sure about it, go into Sephora, try it out, put a couple of drops on your hand and play with it. I'm pretty sure they do testers. I'm pretty sure anywhere you go, they will give you a tester for any foundation. So if there's one that you want to try and you're not sure about, ask for a tester of 1 or 2 or 3 colors. I'm pretty sure they're not going to say no. So yeah, definitely try them out. And yeah. So the last foundation I want to share with you guys isn't one that I've been using for a very long time, and in fact I haven't used it on any of my clients yet because I haven't had it very long. But I thought it would be a really good alternative to show you guys because it is on the cheaper end. It's quite affordable. So you can get a couple of extra colors if you wish, but I can't tell you my experiences with a client because I haven't used it on any yet. So this is the Mecca Max Life Proof Foundation. I was recently introduced to this a couple of months ago, and from the first time I used it, I fell in love. This is the first time I have a foundation that matches my skin to a T. Like, the color could not be any more perfect, and the longevity, the wear is perfect. I don't even know what noise that was, but I can't even tell you. Like, I was so impressed from the first moment I used this. So if you don't have the money to spend on a super expensive foundation, it's not a bad thing to invest in cheaper ones. I do know makeup can be super expensive. Trust me, I've been there, I've struggled, but it's not a bad thing to invest in cheaper products when you're starting out. I know a lot of people think, oh my God, it's not MAC. Oh my God, it's not Too Faced. It's not this, you know, but it really doesn't matter. What matters is your application, making it look good, making it last, making it work for your client. That's what people really look for. If your work is beautiful and you put a lot of time and effort into it, you'll be fine. It doesn't matter what products you're using, how expensive your products are, you know, that it really doesn't matter. I really need to emphasize that. I will, however, keep you guys updated with this foundation. I'm going to buy a few more shades and try them out on some clients and let you know how I go. But so far, I think it's an amazing foundation to invest in, and it is on the slightly cheaper scale. I believe the Too Faced one may be around 60 bucks. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on it, but I'll leave links to everything down below. Even the Make It Forever one is a little bit more on the pricey scale, so investing in something a little bit cheaper is great because if you wish, you can get a couple of extra shades. But yeah, if you don't have the money to spend on a super expensive foundation, this is an amazing option and I would really, really recommend it. So that, my loves, is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I absolutely love filming these types of videos because I am in my zone. I have been doing this for so long and I just love being able to share everything that I know and helping out those of you who are just starting out in the industry, because I remember when I first started out makeup artistry, I would literally look to anybody for advice and I very rarely got it. So for me to be able to help anyone out there and help, because I know it's so difficult to know what to start with because there's so many products out there and like this industry is growing every day, so there are always new products out there. So if I could help narrow it down, to what I think is the very best, then hopefully it can help you guys build your kits and start up your own business. So I decided to cut down these videos just because I feel like it's a lot easier, because I can fit in more information and really focus on one product category. Whereas if I feel like if I did what I did a few years ago and did like a whole video on basics that I feel like you need to have in your kit, I would have to zoom through everything and kind of condense what I want to say. So I also want to do a video on primers and skin prep, and also eyeshadows, bronzers, concealers, all that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments. I've said this so many times, but it's so important that you guys let me know if you guys enjoy these types of videos, so I know to make more. So if you want to see more of these types of videos, let me know in the comments. A thumbs up if you enjoy, because obviously it shows me that this video is popular and you guys want to see more. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.